I think we're back. Hello there, everybody. Sorry about that. I, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna end here because I don't want to crash again because then I will have a very long penalty. Well, not a very long penalty, but that is now my second penalty of the night. So I don't want it to continue to stack on top of itself in case I also have issues tomorrow. Because this is now the second night in a row we're having random internet cutouts. Yay. I will say, that looked so funny on my end, and I'm so sad that you guys didn't get to see it. Because what happened was when I went down, I was crawling at tenacity speed and recovering as though I had tenacity on my end. Very strange looking. Never seen that particular interaction with crashing before. um, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it early tonight. Because I'd like to have some extra long streams the next couple days. And like I said, if the internet wants to be a doo-doo head, I don't want to suffer. Because the last time I had continuous internet outages was a couple years ago, and I wound up with like multi-hour timeouts, and I just had to stop playing for the week because of how bad it was. Um, sorry about that. And Talia, I don't know when I even got cut off with what I was saying, but yeah, now is probably not the time to get back into Survivor for sure. It's also not the time to pick up a new killer because right now survivors are suffering and are definitely bringing a lot of very strong builds because basically every match is this killer and it's basically like going against a nurse where you're not going to win chases for the most part. All you can do is send gens. But unlike Nurse, where at least a handful of players have had years to practice going against her. Hello, Kaneki. I think a better comparison point would be like when Nurse first came out with 7 blinks. That's probably more what it feels like. Curse you, internet. Right, I guess I'm gonna do my little spiel right now. Continue your fields of mystery, coziness, and run from killers when things cool off. Hey, if you, I'm curious, Tally, when did you last play? Because were you playing about a year ago during the Blood Moon event? Because that is coming out on the 7th, which will probably be a good bit of fun. And honestly, I'm kind of hoping that, Kaneki is gonna end up getting the, what's her face, Houndmaster treatment. If you weren't here, this is to anybody, if you guys weren't here for the winter event this year, which was right after the Houndmaster came out, she had a massive game-breaking bug relating specifically to the winter event. So she was just kill switched in that game mode only. I'm kind of hoping that Kaneki's gonna have a bug related to the Blood Moon event. Just so, you know, it's like you could either queue into the normal lobbies or you could queue into Kaneki free lobbies for a little bit. But yeah, and we very often do open lobbies around here. And hello there, Ian Kitten. Oh my god, you. I hope you're doing well. I'm afraid you've arrived just as my internet is being... You know what? I'm gonna double down on what I said. A doo-doo head. My internet is being that. So that was tragic. I know for a fact that looked like I intentionally DC'd at that moment. And that's why I try not to assume that people are actually intentionally DCing when they crash, because I think this is the 3rd time in my DBD history where I have crashed as I went down. I'll have to look out for that. I haven't regularly played for the last couple of years, so very rusty. Oh, well, I'm actually gonna switch back to the screen. I'm not gonna play anymore, but the Blood Moon event, it's gonna be 3 weeks, up to 500% bonus blood points. So shut up, lady. I'm chatting. The new survivors are very yappy, just so you know. They all love to talk in lobbies.
Fantastic.
See? But actually, you're who I wanted to select. the Blood Moon event actually added a new item, which is the Blood Sense map, which is basically the Eerie map, but it also lets you see injured teammates, which is, I think, it's empathy in a, well, not in a bottle, empathy on a page. Empathy in a atlas. Maybe make a clip of that game before we face. Absolutely, feel free to. If you, I don't know if you like want to just make it for your own use or if you want to upload it anywhere, but I always give free reign to if anybody ever wants to use clips. But yeah, it starts on the 7th, so. And actually, something else that they did, as of last anniversary, they changed it so that the game modes actually have their own queue. So basically, you can choose whether to go play the game mode or not, which also means that people who just want to not play the game mode and kind of try hard aren't going to feel like they have to play it, which I think is actually very nice for both people who, well, both sets of people, those who want to play the game mode and those who don't. But of course, like anything, of course, you'll then have people who want to sweat and have kind of easy wins going into the event game mode with a ton of overpowered stuff. So, you know, pros and cons. TBD. Aw. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'd love to see it if you do. But guys, on that note, I am gonna go sign off. You know what? I can go fix my glasses now. If you weren't here earlier, my glasses, I was taking them off my face for a second, and the screw popped out, and my lens popped out, and boing, boing, boinged on the floor. Didn't break, luckily. Thank you, universe. So, yeah. I can go look for a glasses repair kit. On that note, thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. It means the world to me that of all the places you choose to spend your Thursdays, you would choose here, whether it was for a couple minutes or a couple hours, lurking, chatting. Tomorrow, planning on starting a bit early, probably sometime like 4 to 5-ish. If I think it'll be earlier, I'll let you guys know in the Discord. Saturday, I'm hoping to start in the 2 to 4 range. And yeah. Get some Swift games in. Maybe the killer queues will be shorter and I can jump into some Pig and other killers, but honestly, I just really want to play some Pig right now. It's so much, I just want Pig to be a good chase killer. I know she's not, but I want her to be. Because boy howdy, getting power hits at Shaq just feels so good because of how bad her power is. Well, you too, Tally. Yeah, for those who don't know, I'm Marcus. I stream pretty much every night, usually around 6 to 10. I'm actually in the process of getting an official news schedule in place with some more varied streams, some more during the day, and some longer ones. And yeah. I think my brain is kind of broken. This usually happens around 9 p.m., which is kind of sad, but you know, what can you do? Good night, guys. And, actually, let me see something. Who's live right now? You know what? You know who we haven't seen in a while? Let's go swing by Broken Bones. Oh gosh. You know what? Actually, that'll be good. You guys can get to see what Kaneki looks like for those who haven't. Because his title is currently, I Think I'm Addicted to Kaneki. I'm just typing in. Okay. And yes, again, thank you guys so much for hanging out. And if you see some fog rolling in, now's not the time to approach it because there's a really angry dude in there and he screams a lot. So I'd wait another month or two. Then again, if you wait another couple months, you'll be dealing with the animatronics. The nap coming soon. Bye, guys.